Welcome to another Chainlink update. So Chainlink is still in this 1-2 setup right here. Nothing has really happened since the last update, and I'm still expecting a third wave move to the upside. We did not get to my target region. I mean, not yet. The target region is between $17.20 and $20, and the minimum target is the 200% extension, which is at $17.20. So obviously we are still very far away from that, and as you can see, we kind of got rejected by the bull market support band, and we even went overbought on the daily, well, almost. So, there's a chance that we start going down now. Now, if we somehow manage to recover from this, and if we start putting in green daily candles, then there's probably a chance that we go in a third wave move. But until then, yeah, I will not be able to confirm that this move right here has even bottomed, and maybe we'll actually get another low in the main second wave move down right here before we actually continue to the upside, and before we get a main third wave move to the upside that I'm still expecting to get. Don't get me wrong, but if we do get another low in the main second wave move down, then it's not going to be the end of the world, like I said, because we are still, we are above the 0.618 support level right now, and we kind of reacted to it, as you can see. So maybe we'll actually use this as support, and if we do not manage to hold this as support, then we will most likely drop to the 0.786 extension and then below this low as well, which will not be bearish because we are still very far away from the invalidation point. So to invalidate this 1-2 setup, we would need to go below $4.98, and from where we're at right now, that's still like let's see, about a 60% drop if it's a sudden drop. So I don't think we're gonna do that. I obviously think we'll go in a third wave move, and I don't know when this move will start. I'm expecting it to start this month. But if it does not start this month, then it's very likely that we are just going to continue going sideways until December. And then after Bitcoin dominance stops in December, that's when we get the main third wave move to the upside. So maybe you need to prepare to get bored. Now, I don't know if we will continue going sideways. It would not make the most amount of sense, because if you look at the Bitcoin dominance chart, we we are starting to go down right now. We only have red wicks. Well, there are some green wicks there, but it's nothing too crazy. And if we actually go below this low right here and then below the bull market support band, and we stay below there for a couple of, let's say, days or weeks, then I will be able to confirm that Bitcoin dominance has stopped for this cycle, and after that, you can expect an altcoin season, and that's when we will get the third wave move to the upside on the Chainlink chart and on many other altcoin charts as well. So until that happens, yeah, we will most likely not get a third wave move, because, in order to get this kind of move, we need Bitcoin dominance to go down, but we also need Bitcoin to go up. And if you look at the Bitcoin monthly returns chart, as you can see, Bitcoin is usually very bullish in October, and it usually goes up at least like 10 or maybe even 30 or 40%. Now, this is a halving year. We're in 2024, so let's actually check out what happened in the previous halving years. And as you can see, in 2020, we actually went up 27.7% in October. And then after that, we went up about 43%, and then another 47% in December. So there is potential to go up a lot in the next 3 months. Now, if you look at what happened in 2016, which was also a halving year, Bitcoin also went up 15% then, and in November it went up about 6%, 5.5%, but in December it went up 30%. So as you can see, there is a pattern here. Here in December it went up 47% in 2020, and in 2016 it went up 30%. And what do you know, this was also when Bitcoin dominance stopped in each cycle. So I don't know if we will copy what happened here, but if we are copying what happened here, then I think it's going to be very likely that we continue going sideways on the altcoin charts until we actually get a huge Bitcoin pump. So of course, if we do go up like 15%, that will put Bitcoin, let's see, at about 73K. But, we could always get rejected there, and we could always break down after that. So I don't know what will happen. And obviously 15%, right now 15% is not really that much. So you have to keep an open mind about this. Maybe we'll just continue going sideways for a few more months which would not be the most ideal scenario because altcoins will continue to bleed against Bitcoin. But then again, they did the same thing in the previous cycles, so, there's a chance that we just continue going sideways. Now, something that I want to mention is that in September, we actually closed a green month, which is very, very rare, to be honest. I mean, the last time we closed 2 green candles in a row was over here. And what do you know? We did that in the pre-halving year and we did that in the halving year. And right now we did the exact same thing. So maybe we are actually copying what happened in 2015 and 2016. And if that's the case, then I think it's going to be very likely that we only go up about 15% in October and then about 6% in November, which, if we do that, then yeah, altcoins will most likely continue to go sideways and Bitcoin dominance will most likely continue going up. Which means that we might only get an altcoin season in December, which, like I said, would not be the most ideal scenario, but if we are copying what we did in 2016 and 2015, then I think that's very likely to happen. Now, going back to the Chainlink chart, as you can see, we are still in a 1-2 setup. I've already talked about this multiple times. And what we need to do now is go in a third wave move, and just so you know, this will be a third wave move of a very large 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 setup, and this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 setup forms a first wave move. Then in the bear market we formed an ABC structure to form a second wave move down, and right now we need a third wave of another third wave. Let me put that. So this is another third wave, so this will be the third wave of this third wave. And this could be very, very bullish because, as you know, a third wave of a third wave is very, very impulsive. It's usually the most impulsive move of the cycle. So there is potential there. I mean, it could be more bullish than what happened over here in the third wave, which it's kind of crazy to think about. But of course, maybe we will not get a third wave move. Maybe we'll just fail, and I don't know. I don't know what we will do after that. I will have to change the wave count, but right now I see no reason to believe that we will fail because we respected the 0.786 support level and, we have some kind of 1-2 setup right here in the short term, so there is potential for the price to start going up. I just don't know when it will start going up. That's the problem. I know nobody wants to wait for another few months, but if we do not get a big move soon, then I think that's going to become more and more likely to happen, which will most likely bore everyone out, and many people will sell, which would not be the best, because that would also make the price go down, but I still think we'll get a third wave no matter what. So yeah, that's all I have for today. I'm still expecting Chainlink to go to at least like $100 to maybe even $150 in this cycle, but we'll see what happens. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, check out our YouTube memberships and our Patreon, and I will see you in the next one.